Welcome back to The Current, the quick response news program from Jockey Club to Eat College,
where we report on the latest issues, events, and culture. I'm Henry.
And I'm Joy. Hey Henry, this is the last episode of this school year.
I know, we made it. Congrats to everyone on making it through this year. It was a tough one.
Speaking of tough, we had a tough loss 2 weeks ago when Hong Kong said goodbye to the iconic Jumbo Floating Restaurant in Aberdeen.
Ouch, that one hurt. Jumbo was a famous landmark that everyone knew about, and people loved to visit for something special in Hong Kong.
Let's take a look and say goodbye again. Hong Kong's famous Jumbo Floating Restaurant left its longtime home in Aberdeen Harbour.
The 46-year-old tourist attraction has been moved to an overseas location.
The public relations from Brunswick Group says its new mooring spot cannot be disclosed.
The restaurant has been a fixture in Aberdeen Harbour since 1976. It was a stop for many tourists as well as famous visitors to Hong Kong.
But the COVID-19 pandemic forced it to halt operations in early 2020. On June 1st, 2022, the kitchen barge connected to the restaurant capsized.
The owners had announced just 2 days earlier that the boat would have to leave Hong Kong, citing a lack of funds to maintain the vessel to government standards.
Talks to save the restaurant by donating it to Ocean Park failed. The Hong Kong government declined to invest money into preserving the landmark. From bad to worse, the whole restaurant sank in the middle of the ocean 3 days after it left because of rough waters.
Unbelievable! And because it sank in 1,000-meter deep water, there's basically no chance for recovery. It's gone for good. Hold on! For days, the world thought Jumbo sank, but now we find out it only...
No. It has only capsized.
What does that even mean?
Half in, half out, just not sunk. It's very confusing.
Sheesh, get the news right. It's sad to see it go, and then to have that terrible end. But other places have floating seafood restaurants too, like Dubai, Amsterdam, Vancouver, Fiji, and Sweden.
You can visit those after COVID.
True. What set ours apart though was that it was in a number of famous movies, like The Protector, Contagion, Enter the Dragon, God of Cookery, Infernal Affairs 2, and even Godzilla vs. Destroyer.
And ours was the largest floating restaurant in the world. What do we have left to show the visitors now?
That's a good question. What are the remaining iconic must-see locations in Hong Kong?
We all know our parents love to take people to places like the Giant Buddha, the Peak Tram, Times Square, and of course, Victoria Harbour. But we think students should definitely have their own favorite places where they like to go to take pictures and have a uniquely Hong Kong time that are different than their parents.
So, instead of focusing on what we just lost, let's ask students what their favorite remaining places are in Hong Kong.
And let's ask them how we can make sure they don't disappear too.
Great idea. How can we keep our favorite Hong Kong locations?
Did I know Jumbo Seafood Restaurant was leaving? Yes, I did.
No, I didn't know about that.
Of course not!
Yeah, I have heard about it. Yeah, I've read about it in the news.
Yeah, I have heard about it from my friends.
Yes, I've heard about it on TV.
I didn't hear about it.
Yeah.
No. Yes, I heard about that.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, I heard about it leaving Hong Kong.
Yeah, I heard about the Jumbo restaurant leaving.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I've never been there.
But I have never been there.
Yes, long time ago.
Yes, I think so, when I was very young.
No, I have never been there either.
No, never been there.
No, I haven't been there, not even once.
But I've never been there.
How do I feel about it? I'm a bit upset because I've never been there and I can't go.
Not very important.
Yeah.
How do I feel? Quite sad. Hong Kong is special for tourism. Losing any place is terrible. I feel a bit sad because I have never been there before.
I feel very sad because I like eating seafood, and I know that in that seafood restaurant you can see many good views when you're eating the seafood.
I feel pretty upset even though I actually don't eat seafood, but I think a lot of people would love to have tried the food from there.
I don't have much emotion about losing it because I only saw it when I was young and I don't really have any impression on it.
I feel very sad because it's so Hong Kong.
I feel it's leaving is sad for Hong Kong because it's a very iconic location for Hong Kong that some visitors come to Hong Kong just to be there.
No, I'm not sad. It's just a restaurant.
I think it's very sad because I love seafood personally.
Should people have tried harder to save the restaurant? I think sure, because it's a very iconic restaurant in Hong Kong.
Yes, of course. I mean, it's a really great place to visit. Not only the tourists and even local people can go there.
Should people have tried to save it? Yeah, of course. I heard that Jumbo is the best seafood restaurant in Hong Kong.
No, I don't think so because it's just restaurants.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. Why? So we have many restaurants in Hong Kong, so whatever to look. But that's special.
Yeah, I think so because it's actually, I've heard that it's pretty famous in Hong Kong, and I think that people should have tried harder to save it.
I think those people have tried hard enough to save it. Even though it's gone, it will be in the memory of them.
I know that many people want to donate and to save the jumbo ship, but it wasn't enough.
What is a special place in Hong Kong for me? The Big Buddha. I've been there 3 times.
Shanty Newtown Plaza. Why? I don't know. Go there shopping.
What's my favorite place in Hong Kong? Langham Place in Mong Kok. Why? Because I enjoy shabu shabu with my friends there.
The Star Avenue is a must-see location in Hong Kong, in my opinion. I go there very often.
My favorite locations, Murray House, maybe the Peak. I love the Murray House because it's very iconic.
I think Ocean Park is my favorite must-see location. As there are many cute animals there, I think it is a great place for us to relax.
Ocean Park.
Big Buddha, because it is a holy place for Buddhists.
My favorite places in Hong Kong are basketball courts. The government just needs to take better care of them.
Hong Kong Disneyland!
I love the Peak.
I love to go to the Victoria Harbour because it's very famous place and with very beautiful views of Hong Kong, and it's only in Hong Kong.
I just go to Shanty Newtown Plaza.
Ocean Park!
The Peak.
I like going to the peak. I like the scenery over there, and then I can go for a walk and then enjoy the fresh air.
Ocean Park.
I love going to Cheung Chau Island.
I like to go to the peak because it is really scenic.
My favorite place in Hong Kong, I like the dam in Sai Kung. I go there all the time. I love the views.
My favorite place in Hong Kong, well, definitely Sai Kung, because I live there, and the Geo Park is located in Sai Kung. It's really majestic, fantastic places in Hong Kong.
Am I afraid of Ocean Park disappearing? Yes, because the pandemic hit hard in those few years and there's a lot of money lost during the process. I hope the government can do more to save Ocean Park from disappearing.
Am I afraid of it disappearing? Of course not. How can Harbour disappear?
No, I don't think they will close Ocean Park because Ocean Park is so popular as some students and even elderly people will go there when they have time.
I don't think they will take down the giant Buddha because it is a part of Chinese culture.
I don't think I'm afraid of losing the Peak.
I'm not afraid of the peak shutting down. It's a very successful place.
Am I afraid of Cheung Chau being closed down? Not really. It's a whole city. It's a great island. They can't just close it down.
I'm a little bit worried they will shut down the peak.
I don't think they'll ever close the dam because it's one of the most scenic views that I've seen in Hong Kong.
It will never be closed because it's a natural open area.
No, they shouldn't close down Star Avenue because that is the place where you can enjoy the view of Victoria Harbour, and it makes it very iconic in Hong Kong.
What can I do to save Big Buddha? Let's just go there more often.
How can I save Langham Place? Just go there and spend my money.
To save Murray House, maybe put some more budget in the news so that more tourists could go there.
Give them historic preservation status.
How can we save it? Just go there more often.
I think that we should do more promotion of the harbor. Then when more people know about it and when more people go to there, the government will never let it disappear.
How can I say Newtown Plaza? Go there all the time.
Everybody should go there as often as possible.
Maybe make some advertisements and so more people will know about it.
We just have to go there more often.
Place in Hong Kong that never should disappear. I think it's Ocean Park because it attracts many tourists and come and see the aquarium and animals. I love Ocean Park.
Hong Kong can never lose Ocean Park because I think Ocean Park is very special in Hong Kong.
Definitely not Star Avenue.
I think Ocean Park should never leave Hong Kong because even though it's changed a bit, but there's no other ocean park in the world except for Hong Kong.
I hope Victoria Harbour will stay open for the public forever.
We should never lose the Peak tram. It's totally Hong Kong.
I think they should never close down the Peak. If we close the Peak, there will be even fewer scenic views in Hong Kong.
I hope we can always preserve the natural environment in Hong Kong, the hiking trails, the country parks. Well, I like wild nature.
Wow, that's a great variety of places.
And some are truly well known, while others are places that we locals just love and value.
Like Sheraton Newtown Plaza?
Hey, I love Newtown Plaza. Don't knock it.
Okay, I don't know if it's iconic though.
Whatever. Just remember, if you want to protect the places that you love, the best thing to do is to visit them often to make them successful.
I like money.
Good business is essential.
Are we advocating for being tourists spending money and participating in rampant consumerism right now?
Anyhow, that concludes this school year and the 5th season of The Current.
We've had a great time bringing you episodes about
going for walks in Hong Kong,
taking risks and playing Squid Game on campus, princesses giving up their title for love,
breakdancing in the Olympics,
different Christmas traditions,
NFTs, haunted houses in Hong Kong,
ghost bikes and bicycle concerts,
the new Israel line,
and now saying farewell to the Jumbo Seafood Restaurant.
Thanks for watching and see you next year!